Hello everyone, it is Thursday, December 20th, in the year of our Lord 2012. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always, wicked awesome. It's Thursday, that means it's almost Friday. Tomorrow's the longest night of the year, the shortest day of the year, and tomorrow's supposed to be the end of the world. Do you believe that? You're suffering from broken brain syndrome, folks. The world will not end unless you make it end. So don't do that. Don't be a schmuck or schmuckette out there, alright? Forget about it. Don't let people determine your fate. You make it yourself. But anyway, enough of that public service announcement. Our unofficial sponsor of the show for today is a lovely lady who is so awesome. She's got her own company down in Florida. Back to Basic Essentials. Now, I work with her daughter, or her son-in-law, Jeremy Lala, a phenomenal young man, a bubble-chasing badass down here in Texas, where men are men, the most run scared. And his better half, Pam, let me know about this business. And, oh, by the way, what are these? These are all kinds of body lotions and body scents, okay? And this one, these are the Love Doctor's Magic Potion and the Love Doctor's Magic Lotion. Yes, I have scents out there that were named after me, the Love Doctor. I am not bullshitting you. I was over at Jeremy and Pam's house and we came up with the scents and they smell so good. The ladies will love it. Hey, I'm the Love Doctor. I know what I'm talking about, alright? I'm married to a goddess, for hell's sake, you know? I'm married to royalty. So there's your unofficial sponsor today. I always forget to plug these. My good friend Jerry Thayer, who I knew in jolly old England, he makes his own bottle openers, razors, all kinds of good stuff, wine stoppers. Let me look at the detail on this. This is a New England Patriot style one right here. Actually, this was supposed to be New England Patriot style. Came out a little darker, but it's beautiful. A little Boston Red Sox style there. That's right, good stuff. My man Jerry Thayer, if you're interested in cool stuff like that, let me know. We'll hit you up. And now, with that said, we have got to get to the beer of the day. Because it is good for you. Especially something like this. Sam Adams Chocolate Bock, boys and girls, and it's ale with cocoa and natural flavor. Boston Beer Company, Sam Adams, Boston, Massachusetts. The greatest city in the world. 5.8% of wholesome goodness. A little bit above average in strength. Proper beer opening apparatus. I know, why am I not using the bottle opener? Because I'm better with a Bic, baby. Watch this. Proper beer opening technique. There we go. A good pop from my man Justin Dimmitt, the creator of the Beer and Song of the Day Facebook page that if you haven't liked yet, you need to go over there and like it. And also, executive producer of the show. Proper beer pouring technique, 45 degree, right into the beer consumption apparatus. Oh yeah. Look at that, huh? Perfect pour every time, right over the keyboard, because I'm just that damn good. But with that said, cheers and beers to all of you. Prost, as they say in Germany. Kampai, as they say in Japan. Wow. If that ain't awesome, I don't know what is. How many birthday shout-outs do we have today there, Reverend Dr. B? Hey, we got 0. We're about the same intelligence level of an average Yankee fan. A 0. So, we're going to give a bunch of random shout-outs today to some very good friends, good people who are worthy of them. And right off the bat, we give a shout-out to my good man Josh Graves and his better half Kelly. My man Josh Graves, otherwise I like to call him Blabs, because one of the rare people that can actually out-talk me, and that's really hard to do, as you all know. Josh is a phenomenal crew dog that I worked with in jolly old England, and him and his better half, the gorgeous Kelly Graves, they're living in Oklahoma, otherwise known as Northern Texas. A great state indeed, a great place with great people. And Josh, my man, I miss you, brother. Definitely miss you. And I want to say thank you for your support for the Beer and Song of the Day page at the show. And especially to your better half, Kelly. Now, this lovely lady voted. We have a contest going on. Y'all need to pay attention. We are voting out. Every person gets to vote once. Who do you want to be the Christmas special edition Babe of the Day? Whatever celebrity, whatever real person you want, whoever. The lovely Kelly voted for herself. And you know what? She's also got a lot of other people voting for her. Because she is stunningly gorgeous, a total sweetheart. And oh yeah, Kelly, stop kicking my ass in song pop. You're killing me. I'm going to get you. I'm telling you, I'm going to bring that French music out. I'm going to beat you down, or at least attempt to. I'm not doing a very good job of it. And Kelly, thank you for your support of this here show. And tell you, right now you're leading the pack. Nobody has more than one vote except for the lovely Kelly Graves, who has like 6 votes now. She's kicking ass. So folks, if you want the Babe of the Day, you pick who you want to be the Christmas Babe of the Day. The contest ends as soon as the stroke of midnight in Greenwich Mean Time, otherwise known as Jolly Old England. As soon as it cracks midnight in Jolly Old England, it'll be 6 o'clock. It'll be it will be 6 o'clock Eastern Time, 5 o'clock Central, I do believe. Yes. No. 6 and 7, I'm sorry. That's right, I'm thinking Germany time for a moment. They're an hour ahead of England. But no, it's at 6 o'clock in the evening, Yeehaw, Texas time. 7 o'clock in the evening, Massachusetts time. That's when the contest ends, on the 24th of December. So, get those votes in. I've got a couple posts out there. If you want to just post to my Beer and Song of the Day Facebook page, say, I vote for this person. Or, my page, youtube.com/RedBosox, Facebook.com/RedBosox. It's REDBOSOX. Say, I want to vote for this person. All right, you do that. I will tally up the votes. I'll be doing that this weekend, starting to add them up. And then as I get more, I'll keep adding them up. Squeeze me. And on Christmas Day, we will have the winner of this very special Christmas edition of the Beer and Song of the Day. So with that said, Kelly, you're doing a hell of a job. And Josh, thanks for your support, supporting your better half. And I wish you the best. Next on the list, my man Steve Medina. I haven't talked to this guy in a long time. Last night he voted for his better half, Cheryl. So, now Steve, I miss you, brother, and I never got to meet your better half, unfortunately. But votes in, baby. Go for it. And hey, the only rule is simple. People can only vote once, but you can get as many votes from others as you wish. So, think about that for a moment, okay? Steve's a great man I worked with in jolly old Japan, a great nation, a great place full of great people. Steve, an awesome guy, no doubt about it. And I miss you, brother. Good hearing from you. Big cheers and beers to you. Have a wicked awesome day. Just celebrate life like I'm doing. Next on the list, the lovely Crystal McLaughlin. A lovely lady I have yet to meet in person, but she's very good friends with my friends Josh and Kelly Graves. And she voted for Kelly, and then she added me as a friend on the old Facebook. Because remember, folks, a stranger is a friend you haven't yet met. Okay? Keep that in mind. Every single one of you that I know was a stranger at one time. And now you're all friends. And if that ain't awesome, I don't know what is. But Crystal, by the way, I just want to let you know, you're stunningly beautiful yourself. Surprised you didn't vote for yourself. But who knows? Maybe people will be voting for you. Maybe you and Kelly will have some competition. Nothing like a little bit of competition on Beer and Song of the Day, huh? That's right. Because, competition's fun. And it's even more fun when you're competing against the Yankees and beat the crap out of them, or against the New York Eli Mannings, or the New York Jetsicles, the Los Angeles Fakers with the Kobe the Rapist Bryant, or the Montreal Canadiens of hockey. Oh, wait. There ain't no hockey season. That sucks ass. But anyway, Crystal, hey, cheers and beers to you. And hope I get to meet you in person someday. You seem awesome. Hey, a friend of Kelly and Josh, definitely a friend of mine. So, cheers and beers to you. Next on the list, just heard from this guy recently. Hadn't heard from him in a while. My man, Stevo Red Rocket Richardson. a badass that I worked with in jolly old England. And brother, I found out we missed hanging out in Bible camp together. That's right, Bible camp. A great place that we both went to where we found God, learned a lot of good scripture, and oh yeah, found a lot of good beer too. But now Stevo, if I'm not mistaken, aren't you a badass scrap metal type of guy? You shape metal for a living. I think that's what you do, if I remember correctly. And or did I insult you when you're actually a badass dude? I can't remember what job you were in jolly old England when we were working together. I cannot remember. But all I know is you're one ultra cool dude, man. And hey, a big cheers and beers to you. And miss the hell out of you. And I know you remember me. The man that was famous on the voice of radio. That's right. Always calling on the old radio. Yeah. Lots of fun. But anyway, so hey, cheers and beers, brother. Have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate life itself and enjoy. Next on the list, here's a badass wizard, comical nav guy that I worked with here in Texas, otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. That's right. My man Mike Warsler. Dude, what's up, brother? How you doing, huh? Good seeing you recently, and always a pleasure chatting with you. We got to get together again sometime and play some Yeehaw Texas Hold'em. Lots of fun. You and your better half, Kim. Total sweetheart, by the way. And never forget the March 17th edition when we had Texas Hold'em at your house. And you and a few others got in on the little guest hosting on the Beer and Song of the Day outdoors. That was a lot of fun. Had good times. But Mike, hey, cheers and beers to you, man. Just party hard like I do each and every day. Enjoy life. And you have a wicked awesome day. Now, we got a couple special shout-outs here. A couple lovely cop ladies I know down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Western Louisiana. Now, I talk about this lovely lady all the time. The Honorable Donna Lehman, an absolute sweetheart who gets pleasure out of life by arresting people. Yeah, how cool is that? No, she's not like that. But see, her and another lovely lady that I just met last night, Jyssika Lewis, total sweetheart, and these two lovely ladies took the time and decided to deliver cookies to all of our maintainer folks working outdoors in that cold, bitter Texas frigid air. Yes, folks, it actually was 30 degrees with a wind chill of 15. It was colder down here in Yeehaw, Texas than it was in Buffalo, New York. That is ridiculous. Shit like that should not happen. But Donna, Jyssika, thank you so much. We appreciate it. I appreciate you. Donna, definite great friend. And Jyssika, I'm sure you are now too. You seem like a total sweetheart as well. Both ladies, absolutely beautiful. Totally awesome. And hey, a big, big, big cheers and beers to the two of you. Thank you so much. I give you the Reverend Dr. B, Love Doctor salute. You earned it. Like Smith Barney, you made it the old-fashioned way. You earned it. Old classic commercial. But hey, cheers and beers. Have a wicked awesome day. Again, thank you. Them cookies were good. Real good. Damn good. Next on the list, a Jyssika badass down here in Texas, otherwise known as Eastern New Mexico. I'm talking about you, Brian Luther. An absolute leader of men and women in it. A great man indeed. A professional, consummate professional. Just an awesome guy. And brother, people working with people like you makes me better. Thank you so much for doing what you do. Always a pleasure hearing from you. We got a lot of mutual friends all over the world. Hey, like we always say, it's a small world, brother. It most certainly is. Hey, cheers and beers to you. Have a working awesome day. Don't work too hard. Be smart, be safe. Do what I do. Smart, safe, looking out for others. You take care of people, they take care of you. If not, they should have never been born. And karma will bite them in the ass eventually. You can take that to the bank. And the final shout out of the day goes to a very good friend of mine. Now, this was an impromptu gathering. My man George Alvarez. Now, he's here visiting for a week down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Northern Mexico. And he's living in Eastern Texas, better known as Louisiana, Cajun country. Yeehaw! Yeah, good old Louisiana, otherwise known as Southern Arkansas. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. George, I'm telling you, you just tell those Louisiana folks that are from Southern Arkansas or Western Mississippi. They'll get angry. They might put that voodoo curse on your ass or something. But anyway, George, dude, great going to breakfast with you this morning, hanging out with you. That was awesome. Great seeing you. Hadn't seen you in a while. We worked together in jolly old England, folks. He's a badass crew dog. And brother, I missed the hell out of you, but great seeing you. We'll be keeping in touch. Absolutely. No doubt about it. So, hey, cheers and beers to you, man. And while you're watching this here show tonight, drink one with me. Trust me. Go visit H&H Beverage. Go get yourself some Sam Adams Chocolate Bock. Or get some of that Harpoon, the chocolate stout that I had on this here show yesterday. But anyway, George, great hanging out with your brother. And we'll get together again. The world is small. And we'll make it happen. Alrighty. Shout outs are done. Let's get to the celebrity birthdays for today. And this one from my man Justin Dimmitt. We got born on this day in 1970. Nicole DeBoer. She was Lieutenant Esri Dax in the 7th and final season of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. How about this guy? Born on this day in 1868, died in 1938 at the age of 69. Harvey Firestone. Yes, the guy, the tire dude. Firestone Tires. 30 years ago today, New York Mets, badass third baseman number 5. I think third base or outfield. Plays both if I'm not mistaken. The guy's just awesome, but David Wright. 30 years old today. Milestone birthday. How about, remember quarterback Rich Gannon of the Chiefs and the Raiders? Badass in 2002. He's 47 years old today. Wow. Hey, Mike Coleman. Truly an example of a walking muscle with a head. I remember him in the early UFCs. A wrestler. Mike Coleman, 48 years old now. And still, I wouldn't mess with the guy. He'd twist me up into a little pretzel and throw me into the trash. Cecil Cooper and Oscar Gamble, 2 former Major League Baseball players. Cecil Cooper, more notorious because he was with the Boston Red Sox and then the Milwaukee Brewers. Both are 63 years old today. All right. And that's it for birthdays. How about some historical facts of the day? On this day in 1920, Bob Hope became an American citizen. Folks, there's not a lot of famous facts for today. I'm just going to be straight with you. On this day in 1988. Yeah, because remember, Bob Hope was born in England. Such a patriot, though. Such an American patriot. World War II. I mean, the guy was a legend. Lived to be 100 years old. This one's kind of interesting. On this day in 1988, animal rights activists, actually it was listed according to the fact of the day, as terrorists. Well, they kind of were with this. Animal rights terrorists. Hey, it's like the PETA people. People eating tasty animals. That's what I call them. Animal rights terrorists firebombed Harrods in London. I've been to Harrods. Wow, what a place that is. The world famous Harrods in London. Yep, these animal rights freak activists that think animals have more rights than humans. Hey, I'm against animal abuse. I'll tell you that right now. I am completely against animal abuse. No doubt about it. No reason for it. You know, stuff like that. You abuse defenseless animals, you deserve that. But animals are in my food chain. Hey, they're part of the food chain, okay? They'll eat us too. It's okay, it happens. But anyway, so there you go. On this day in 1985, Howard Cosell retired after 20 years with ABC TV. World famous sports announcer. The guy was a legend. On this day in 1957, Elvis Presley, that guy, received a draft notice from the U.S. Army. Yep, he got drafted. On this day in 1956, Montgomery, Alabama removes the race-based seat assignments on its buses. Remember the Montgomery bus boycott, 382 days long? Yeah. Thank you, Rosa Parks, for making that happen. Because they finally got rid of segregated busing. What a stupid thing. Segregation is just dumb. Ugh. 90 years ago today, in 1922, 14 republics formed the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. Oh boy. And on this day in 1892, pneumatic automobile tire The pneumatic automobile tire was patented in Syracuse, New York. Hey, some things do come out of New York that are good. Couldn't help it. Yeah. On this day in 1860, South Kakalaki votes 169-0 for the Ordinance of Succession. Basically, they voted 169-0 to secede from the Union. Yep, South Carolina was the first state to secede from the United States of America. Yup. And how about a real deal here, folks? On this day in 1803, the Louisiana Purchase was formally transferred from France to the United States of America. Price, $27 million. And it doubled our country size. Pretty good deal, eh? Damn right. Not a lot going on today. Let's get to the movie of the day, shall we? And this one's an interesting one. From my Sleaze and Cheese cult classics collection. Definite BC movie here. The movie of the day is The Road to Ruin. Filmed in 1932, released in 1933, a young woman and her girlfriend head down the wrong path after they start hanging out with the wrong crowd. Yep, they start having sex and smoking weed, and eventually, if I'm not mistaken, get a venereal disease. And I think die too. I haven't watched the movie in a while. 62 minutes long, 1933, The Road to Ruin, and oh, it was too. Where is it? Yeah, that one right there. The Road to Ruin. Definite Sleaze and Cheese movie at its finest. Because, folks, they've been having taboo subjects in movies since before this era, during the silent era. My goodness. A lot of people just didn't know about it back then. With that said, it's time to get to the movie of the day. I mean, the movie of the day. This girl could be in her own movie. But we've got the babe of the day and the song of the day. And today's song of the day is absolutely legendary. I know you guys and ladies and its are going to love it. If you don't, there's something wrong with you. You probably need to get your ears checked. We got to have the Christmas song. And today's song of the day from 1962. Actually, you won't be familiar with this one. You're familiar with this guy, Bobby Boris Pickett and the Crypt Kicker 5. Now, they were famous for the 1962 Halloween classic, Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. He played the Monster Mash. But the same group, the same singer, Bobby Boris Pickett, because he did that Boris Karloff voice. This song is called Monsters Holiday, also from 1962. I think you're going to love it. And I think you're going to love this lovely young lady even more. 34-year-old Nikki Cox, born June 2nd, 1978. Famous actress in that Warner Brothers Network show, Unhappily Ever After, which I think was loosely based off of Married with Children. They had Christina Applegate. And look at Nikki Cox. Boy, oh boy. I remember that show coming out. We were all drooling over her. So here you go, a little bit of Bobby Boris Pickett and a lot of Nikki Cox. I think you'll all enjoy this. Oh yes.
Was the night before Christmas when all through the castle my monsters were having a Yuletide.
Born June 2nd, 1978, Los Angeles, California, the land of fruits and nuts, otherwise known as Western Nevada.
But they were up to no good. Didn't act like good monsters should. They found themselves a new.
Look at those flapjacks. Rack and stash. Oh, good Lord. Justin Dimmitt, I think you're going to love that. My man Kevin Sherman, I know you're going to love that. And Kevin, see, Kevin Sherman's a good cop buddy of mine that I worked with in jolly old England, living in Illinois. And Kevin is an assistant writer of the show. He's also an assistant producer and the creative consultant of this here show. Recently joined my staff for life. And he's the guy. I know, Justin, I didn't get the quote of the day or the joke of the day or the dumbass of the day. And I apologize for that. I am so short on time because I went out to breakfast this morning, and it's already noontime, and I have to wake up in 5 hours. So I'm in big trouble.
There arose such a clatter. I jumped to the window to see
Nikki
what was
Cox,
the matter.
smoking hot.
Like a bolt of
I
lightning,
love that
it
picture.
happened so
Now there's a problem with
quick.
Nikki Cox,
There
folks.
in our midst stood
I read that
Saint
she
Nick.
did plastic
Began
surgery.
to dig down
Why
deep
would she
in
do
his
plastic
sack.
surgery?
Came up with the traction for
She's got a bigger
enormous
gap in her
drag.
boobs.
Drag caught his
Doesn't look
cape.
good. And look at her lips.
Like made him behave.
She jacked up her lips, folks. Why? Why do people have to do plastic surgery? Be happy with who you are. If they can't accept you for who you are, or, you know, if they can't accept you for what you look like, you know, I mean, come.
Maybe next year you'll come back.
Nikki
So
Cox,
the children everywhere
us
will
men
smell
and women loved her.
losing their presents to a monster.
Justin, I really love that picture.
Now
Just
the
saying.
monsters love Santa and say they'll behave. Never again rob sleighs or graves.
Look at that. Terrifying. Look what she did to her lips. Horrible. She did not need to do that.
Santa,
Be happy with yourself, folks. Remember, it's all about who you are, not what you look like, alright?
Merry Christmas to all.
I mean, look, ugh. This is depressing. Plastic surgery nightmare. She ruined herself. She was so gorgeous. I mean, look at that. That's how gorgeous she was. Good Lord. What a blessing. Why would you want to screw that up? What the hell were you thinking, Nikki Cox? Unfreaking believable. Well, you know, greed kills, and people want to think they look better, but when they have a plastic surgery disaster, or faux pas, as they call it, you know, sometimes they almost deserve it. Sorry, just the reality. Wow, I love that picture. Stunningly gorgeous, Nikki Cox. And I think she's going to live unhappily ever after, just like the show she was in. How fitting. She was so pretty then, and just looks so horrifying now. Empty as the brain cells of an average Yankee fan. Folks, you know what they say, right? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. Folks, it's time to make like a fetus and head out. So everybody take care. Have a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink, drive, might spill you, drink, or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber than being a Yankees fan. And what's dumber than that? Is rooting for douchebag cocksuckers like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady. Manning, or men slapping women, or racism, or abusing animals. Things like that are just plain stupid and deserve a big old GFY. Yep. Squeeze me. Alright, folks, I'm out of here. See y'all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Bedtime. I'm wicked tired.